Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Ducks will kick it away and start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running past the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
18. That's a first down for the offense.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
UCLA.
Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They're going to run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So man, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fights through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to his receiver. intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands, it's Jones. And the defense brings him down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch.
We'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. We'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the Bruins looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Making people miss. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll toss it to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
UCLA.
The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We'll go for it. They'll try the option play here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Make the extra point and go up to 6. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
UCLA offense will take over. 1st and
10. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they've got it done there for a very nice game.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
He's brought down at the 33. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Tackle, but first down. And the Bruins will crank up the tempo.
Good enough for a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
UCLA.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Number 88 in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. This will likely be the last play of the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Will take the lead in the second half. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
You know, run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. We'll try to run it with the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. It's an option look. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The Bruins keep the football on the move. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. 1st down and 20. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the option play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, UCLA.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. They're going to run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. When you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. 2nd down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Try to run it with the option. QB decides to keep it here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
What in the heck is going on here for this offense? I mean, I understand losing yards, but to lose that many yards when you're in the red zone in a game that you're trailing? Come on, man.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 22, UCLA 15.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. You got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.